Cool. I hope everyone is pumped and amped, and I'm sweaty a little bit. So that's just maybe that was TMI.
We're all sweaty nerds. It's fine.
Yeah, we're sweaty nerds. Okay, cool. We are live on YouTube. All right, what's up? My name's Caleb with the FunnelFlow Mastermind. On the panel today, we got Ben Moot, Jeff Mui, Mike Ortiz, Chuck the Man, Hoskevec, Andreas Escobar, no relation to Pablo Escobar, Scott Landis, Jason Vandeford. We got more people coming in. Okay, cool. Well, the purpose of this call today is we're going to do a Funnel Hacking Live 2020 recap. As you can tell, I am swagged out and amped up. What's up, Marshall? Welcome, buddy. I am swagged out and pumped up to share with you some of my best takeaways. And if you were at the event, either virtual or live, I want you to share some of your best takeaways. But I'm going to tee it up to Mike Ortiz. He's our MC of this mega Zoom wall meeting. Mike, introduce yourself.
Hey, right on. Hope you guys can hear me. Everything's coming in clear. We are good to go. Rocking the house today. This morning is, we're obviously on the West Coast. So 6 o'clock, 6:30, no problem. That's how we started every day of the Funnel Hacking Live, 6 a.m., rocking, dancing, right? And just so you know, Devon has nothing on me when it comes to MC and dancing.
That's right.
That's just how it goes.
Okay.
So we'll have to have a dance off sometime at some point, right? But hey, this is where we get down and dirty, right? In a mastermind, and we're excited because we have so much to share. So, and I want to just say, he's got this level of bringing new information, right? But not just information, it's going to be the drop zone, right? We're dropping gold today, right now, this morning. And I want to give it to Caleb to bring us to that next level because he wants to do something special here. This is a new start for the day. Let's do this, Caleb. Let's do this.
That's right. All right. Awesome. Now, if you went to Funnel Hacking Live, Tony Robbins closed out the event, and It was good and it was bad because Tony closed the event and I forgot everything I learned. My brain was just flooded with endorphins. Anybody experience that? You know, give me a hand wave. It was just like,
oh man,
just so much. Drinking from a fire hose. Tony, if you haven't experienced him live before, it's all about raising your energy level, raising your physiology. And you skipped Tony Andres, you are fired. Okay. It's all about raising your energy level, raising your physiology, rewriting the story in your mind. And once you are in that good mental place, just to summarize it, you bring that into the strategy, then you bring it into the execution. So this morning, I want to bring our energy level up because I don't want to just start with strategy. Strategy is boring. All right. Look at Ben's bookshelf, like that's like thousands of hours of strategy. Do we need more strategy? No, we don't need more strategy. We are drowning in strategy. What we need is a change in our state, a change in our physiology, so we're able to execute one strategy.
Right.
Can I get an amen? One strategy, just to do it and to do it well. Okay, so what I want you to do, granted it's early here on the West Coast, I want you to like stand up. I have like, I'm like changed.
Are we gonna dance? Are we gonna dance? Let's go. Pump it.
All right, so let's get pumped up. Like, do chair exercises. All right, get some fist bumps going. I don't have any like that OBS, so I can't play music. So let's just get stretched out, like do some squats, right?
Come on, come on.
If you got a primal
really
yell
loud
in you, just let it out. Like,
How do you think, and that's the thing, how do you think Tony still can rock the house every time he gets up there? Because he starts by shouting at people, right? He gets that energy out of there, so it's out of the way. Then he keeps moving. Then he keeps going, right?
Yeah,
he gets people in shock factor, and then, okay, here we go.
Raise the energy level. We got King Kinte, Jason King from Canada, the ones above us that love us. Glad to have you here.
Above you that loves you.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. Who's feeling good? Who's feeling like that blood flowing a little bit, right? I don't know why. I got like 5 shirts and I picked the long sleeve one. So that was dumb of us, Ben. We picked the wrong shirt. All right. All right, we're getting psyched. All right. Now that our state is changed, I want to draw this on the board. All right, here's what Tony said. Start with your state. So that's state. That's your physiological state. That's your heart. That's your can't even think. I'm a nurse, right? That's your pulse. That's your breathing, right? That's that fight or flight response. We want to just activate our body just to be in a heightened state. Imagine a tiger is chasing you in the jungle. You're in a heightened state, right? Well, that tiger is poverty. That tiger is failure. That tiger wants to destroy your family and keep you chained to your job. Who wants that tiger to eat them? No. So let's activate that fight or flight. This is a real battle. This is a battle for our impact. This is a battle for our income that wants to destroy us, right? So we're not going to let it. So we're going to raise our state. We're going to get our fight or flight. Even if it's artificial, even if it feels fake, there is a devourer, a destroyer, call it complacency, call it boredom, call it compromise, call it sin, whatever you want, that wants to destroy your legacy, right? So raise your level and don't let it, right? So we're gonna outrun that tiger. Okay, so we're gonna raise our state. Once our state is increased, right? We're ready to go. We've got our sword. We're ready to charge the battlefield, right? We got to change the story in our mind. What's the story you've been telling yourself? Are you a failure? You don't have value. People don't want what you have. That your offers suck. That nobody's going to buy your thing. That you shouldn't launch that next challenge. That you shouldn't launch that next funnel because it's going to fail. If it's already failed in here, it's going to fail here on the computer, right? So change your state and then change your story. What's the truth? That you have value. That people want what you have. That impact and income is on the other side of you stepping out, right? So we're going to do an exercise right now. I want you to write down one lie you've been telling yourself. One lie you've been telling yourself. Physically write it down. Don't just think it. Let's not waste time here. We got 50 minutes now. I want you guys to, I want this meeting to change the course of your day, to change the course of your week. So let's play all out. So what's one lie you've been telling yourself? And I'm going to write one myself. Raise your hand when you're ready. When you have it, just keep it up there. Keep it up there. Right?
You want us to share?
I'm just gonna call people out. Call people out. Bam. All right. So be ready. Be in attack mode. I may call you. I may not. I don't know. All right. Chuck, what's one lie you've been telling yourself?
Oh,
You're gonna have to unmute yourself. So what's one lie you've been telling yourself?
The lie is I can't build a business, which is wrong. I can build a business.
Thank you. Chuck, take that piece of paper, tear it out, throw it against that wall of strategy behind you. That's right, Chuck.
Done.
Brandon, what's one lie you've been telling yourself?
One lie that I've been telling myself is that I can't produce, that I don't trust my abilities to produce the results that I need to consistently, but I know that I can. And it's just like this limiting belief that it's.
Did you write that down? Did you write that down?
I don't have a piece of paper in front of me, so I typed it.
Okay, so virtually crumple it and throw it away. Bam.
Yeah.
Who's got a limiting belief they want to share? Who wants to share a lie they've been telling?
I want to share.
All right, Andres and then Ben Mu.
Awesome. That I can't do all the things in front of me and juggle and give excellence and everything that I'm doing.
Crumple that up.
Throwing it out right here. Ready?
Yeah.
Out the window. Done.
Good. Ben Moot.
That I am not able to be that guy on the stage. I'm not worthy to be. I'm not able to be. I'm not ready to be.
Oh, throw it up. Throw it away. Okay, one last one. Give me some spirit hands if you want to share. Jeff's got spirit hands. Bring it, Jeff.
Not my natural state spirit hands, but there they are, right? No, my one lie I tell myself is people don't want to buy what I'm selling. And that's a big lie.
I hate that one, dude.
Jeff,
There you go. Right at the
Jeff, the first time we made eye contact, you sold me. Okay.
You and me, baby.
Here's mine. I'm an imposter. I have weak case studies. That's a freaking lie, right? That is a total lie. Scott Landis. I've been working with him one-on-one for 2+ years. He is a success. We have completely revitalized his offers. We are poised on the edge of greatness. But more than anything, if we never sell another thing through a funnel, I would do it all over again just to have the privilege to work with Scott. So I don't care what the world thinks. I don't care if they think I'm a fake or a phony or I'm not ready for the stage, like you said, Ben. Like that is worth it working with Scott. And we're doing the work, and eventually the case studies are going to come. So screw them. Screw that false belief. So screw the false belief. Tell yourself the truth, right? So if you're lying to yourself, if you are crushing your own offers before you launch them, change your state, change your story, write down the lie and throw it out and put your big boy, your big girl pants on and get to work. Okay. And here's where we go to part 3, strategy. Okay. Once we are in this place, where we're not going to let the tiger eat us, we're telling ourselves the truth, we're not letting the lies slow us down, then we are ready to crush a strategy. Okay. Here's what happens in a lot of courses, reading a lot of books. We start here and we forget about this. We're listening to Audible in the car and we're listening to Russell Brunson's Marketing Secrets. Like, oh, Russell, that's so great. But our state is low and we're telling ourselves a lie. Well, that works for Russell. That won't work for me, right? People will listen to his podcast because he's awesome, but they won't listen to mine, right? People will join his challenge because whatever, insert reason, but they won't join mine, okay? No, this is the formula. This is what Tony laid out. And this is my biggest takeaway. And then we're going to go into kind of roundtable popcorn. We're going to bring it back to Mike and he's going to kind of lead this discussion. This is the framework that as you're going into the rest of this year, Q4 and into Q1 of next year, and you're ready to crush it, you're sick of living in mediocrity in the business sense, this is the framework. If you do this, the strategy is easy. The strategy for success is easy. Have a funnel, publish, invite people into your offer. That's it, right? That's the strategy. Then we can win. But we can't get down here unless we get this straight. Any takeaways on this? And then we're going to shift the conversation. Fist bump.
Great sandwich. I love it. I eat it up.
That's good. All right, Mike, back to you.
Well, I have something real
go
quick.
ahead, Marshall.
Yeah, I just think especially the state has to do with energy, your energy, what you put out there. If you're putting bad energy out there, you're going to receive bad energy back. So you have to control that energy. You have to control your mindset or you won't see the success. I mean, my thing was this morning was, no one's going to read my book. I'm spending all this time writing this book, getting it ready to go, and no one's going to read it. Right. And, but you have to change that energy state. It is that state. It's moving from one place. So when you move, if you're sitting in funk, if you're sitting in a funk, you have to literally get up and move out of that funk. And move into a different place. It really is masterful and magical.
That's awesome. Who wants to hear the name of Marshall's book? It's called, are you ready for this? Get ready for the beep. Leadership.
Leadership. That's interesting. I like it.
Recognize it. Don't step in it. All right. Marshall's a leadership expert. He's been walking the walk. He's been talking the talk and walking the walk for how long, Marshall?
Recognize it. Don't step in it. Oh, I like that, dude.
It's been in about 25 years.
Okay. Who thinks that they can learn something about leadership from someone who's been running organizations at a very high level for 25 years?
Big time. I need it.
Who thinks that they would pick up a book, even if they knew nothing about Marshall, off the shelf or off an ad, if it was called Leadership?
Yep. I like the slogan. Say it again one more time.
How to recognize it, not step in it.
How to recognize it, not step in it.
I mean, Marshall's a hook factory and he doesn't even realize it. Okay. So Marshall, you've been telling yourself a lie. You just had a whole panel of people telling yourself, validating your concept. So internalize this moment, eat it up, cover in chocolate and eat it. And don't forget it, because you're going to win. You're going to crush it, right? People want what you have. And I'm rambling, but this is what we do to ourselves. We have genius within us, right? We have the mind of Christ. He has created us for a purpose, right? And he's created us to do good things, right? And we just need to walk in that. We need to trust that and step into that. And then magic might happen, right? Mike, back to you.
Wow. Yes. So let me know when your book drops, Marshall, because it is on. That makes such a good sense for leadership. Heck yeah. I want to avoid that crap. So mindset. I love the fact that you mentioned mindset, and bring this around to how many of us noticed there's a thread across the board from each speaker. Mindset, know your who and where you're speaking to them, how you're speaking to them, bringing that state like we just did this morning, and having clarity and simplicity, where if complexity, what does that do? Shuts everything down, progress, all that. So I just want to just high five. Thank you, Caleb, for bringing that. That was amazing. I do want to say, how many of us, really quickly, quick question, how many were there live and how many were on the live stream? We can do a quick little round table.
Live,
baby, live.
There went to Florida, right? Or you were in Florida. You're already in Florida. Nice. And then live streamers, how many live streamers? Just me. Wow. As far as I know. Okay, well, hey, that was something we did different. And that was kind of planned out from Caleb and myself, just to be like, okay, you're going to take the experience of live. I'm going to do it here. We're going to have a team of people taking notes like mad, making sure we don't miss anything, and then give back what we heard from and the goal that we dug from, as well as what the experience is like. What did it feel like? Right? So that was a big one. I want to just quickly share from our side. It sucked. That's just, put it that way. Live is definitely the way to go, especially when you got kids and everything else in the background. It's crazy. But here was the takeaway was also too, we noticed there was thousands of questions unanswered, just filing through the chat madly.
Wow.
Links that weren't put out there, information that just got passed over.
Wow.
And there was so many things that were just happening at full speed. I think there was frustrations all around on the chat side and on the, hey, where can we group together like this, what we're doing right now, the mastermind. There was none of this collaboration because, for one, it's a CF team. I get it. It's a safety issue. They were shutting people down. They're saying, nope. I was like, hey, let's put together a group to keep this going. Nope. Shut me down. So what do we do? What do you do from there? Well, the best thing we could do was just like throw stuff as quickly as we can in there and say, hey, we're going to do something anyway, just in case, to support you, give you value. That's what we're about. Whereas, because we know that's what's going on live, I texted Caleb and he was like, man, I'm giving pitches. I'm doing all this out here. It's amazing.
Pitch face.
So what happened in a lot of ways where it was a shutdown a lot of times. And it felt like everybody was kind of walking away frustrated, disappointed. And that was the consensus from a lot of people. And that's why there has been groups started. And I'm thankful that you guys, especially Caleb, putting this on, making it happen, really does matter. So appreciate you for that. Let's keep the ball moving, though. We can't just stop here, right? We're not going to just sit here and go, all right, we're good. We're not the kind of entrepreneurs that just sit around, right? We want stuff to happen, make it happen, instead of let it come to us someday, right? So let's keep after it. I want to pass this back to you, Caleb, and then let's keep moving forward on the takeaways, the big takeaways. That'd be awesome.
All right. So Ben Moot, if you haven't met Ben has a YouTube channel. I want you to open up a different tab and I want you to look up Ben Moot on YouTube, and I want you to subscribe and like and notifications and all that stuff, right? And
yeah, send the link. Send the link. Come on.
Yeah, all right, Ben. It's
I'll get
funny. It's funny that you said. All right. I'm also gonna. You guys are on my email list now. I'm gonna send out a link with Ben's YouTube channel. Okay. And Ben's on my flywheel now, and he ain't getting off. So we'll bring Ben on future masterminds, so we can extract all those juicy brain nuggets he has. But Ben runs a YouTube channel, and what's the name of the YouTube channel? I want to get the verbiage right.
Oh, it's so easy. It's Ben Moot Sales Funnel Strategy. Simple.
Wasn't it like Hack My Funnel, Hack Your
Yeah,
Funnel?
it used to be Hack That Funnel Radio, but nobody knew what to search for. And so it became complicated. No one was getting views. So YouTube, you play the SEO game. So I have a podcast called Hack That Funnel Radio.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I
Thank
first
you,
found out about Ben. I was folding laundry, all sad and depressed in my kids' room. Like, who has kids, right? Right. Where do they need that many clothes? Did we own that many clothes as a child? I mean, seriously, it was insane. So like I'm wading through this like garbage dump heap of clothes, and I'm folding it, and I'm like, I gotta listen to something. I'm gonna go crazy. And I don't know how YouTube knew that I was needing some marketing inspiration. So I found Ben Moot's channel, and he hacked this $1 million Trump coin funnel. The thing was on fire. My mind was blown. I'm like folding socks. I'm like, they made $1 million selling a sticker attached to a coin. If that can happen, I can do this, right? So Ben, I just want to honor you for doing the dark work, for doing the hard work when it seems like nobody's watching. And I just want to speak into your life that God sees that, and you've been plowing the ground, you've been sowing seeds, and that's going to start to produce an exponential harvest, and you're going to start to see that flow into bigger and bigger opportunities. And I believe you will be on that stage one day with your own shiny 2 Comma Club X, because you're doing the dark work now that nobody sees, that nobody cares about, that nobody's celebrating, and that will produce a harvest. So you've been farming, right? And that's all going to come to fruition. So I just want to honor you and thank you for providing value. I know you serve your clients at a very high level. I know you've been serving Mike at a high level. I've seen you on Upwork. I'm like, oh, man, this guy's everywhere. Because I was like building my freelancer profile. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do Upwork. You know, I was suffering from disbelief. Instead of making my own lead generation, I'll go to Upwork and I'll just get some handouts, some crumbs off the table. And I saw Ben there crushing it. I'm on his Upwork profile. I'm like, man, this guy's everywhere. I want to meet this guy. I had that thought. And then I saw you in the lobby at Funnel Hacking Live. And I'm like, Ben Moot, Hack My Funnel Radio. Yeah. And I gave him that shirt. and you almost seemed surprised. You almost seemed surprised that I knew who you were. And I'm like, surprise, man. You've been doing the dark work, right? People are going to find your name. So anyway, props to you, Ben. Keep it up. I know it's being a closet funnel hacker. It's a hard road. So, and the family, the friends, they don't quite understand it. Is that right?
No, they don't understand it. No, my wife has been spending like the last 5 years trying to understand what it is I do after I did it secretly for 3. So yeah, it's yeah, you know how it goes. But yeah, no, it took a while. It's family still trying to figure it out. So thank you for that.
That's so all that was a build up. I know you were very strategic, and if you follow Ben on Facebook, you should go through his posts. Every day he posted like a very well done recap call with B-roll, and like honestly, Ben, top level. So Ben, if you could kind of give us the overall flow of the days and how it led to the mega pitch offer from Russell. I think you were really oh, here he is.
Yes, okay, Chris.
It was a giant 4-day webinar. Tell us.
Yes, okay. Oh gosh, we have this is why I keep all this crap right here, by the way, guys. We have all followed the perfect webinar. We've seen it. We're like, yeah, we're supposed to do it. And then we learn about how to do it in expert secrets and all that jazz. Like we go and figure out how to do this stuff. Russell follows it, but he hides his pitch. He hides the pitch. When you get into the pitch, you don't know it's coming because he didn't follow the 3 secrets, because he structures the 3 secrets into the event of day 1, day 2, and day 3. So literally, okay, so it's a 4-day event, right? You guys have been there. So the first day is origin story. It's all about why this works, how amazing it is, where we've been, where we're going, selling the dream. And you go, oh my gosh, yes, I'm bought in. Number one, day 1 is just to buy in and tease the rest of the days. Like it's the pitch to the end, right? You have your hook to the end. That's your webinar. That's day 1. As you're watching, I think you're going, oh my gosh, that was right. I need to do a video on this, but we did that.
You're doing
Day
it now.
number 2.
You're practicing.
Day number 2, and he talks about this. Like day number 1 is the funnels. Day number 2 is the becoming an expert. Day number 3 is impact, or is traffic, and then day number 4 is impact and leading. I forgot, wrote that down wrong. Okay, the whole goal of this is day number 1, sell you one thing, origin story, and then get you psyched up. Day number 2 is all about getting you in the right mindset, the right state, right? So it's why I'm not good enough. If you studied Steve Larson at all, secret number 1 is all a vehicle. I don't know if funnels work. Secret number 2 is an internal. The mind then goes, well, if it works, it's not going to work for me. So he's going to hit out internal. And the internal belief is, yeah, but I don't know if I can be a leader. I don't know if I can be an expert, or if I can be someone who starts an e-commerce business. So what did he do? He brought people on stage who said, you have to become what you are called to be. There is a future you waiting for you. So he brings those people on stage. He brings people on stage who made e-commerce work. Point out the simple process in order to get it working, and then releases ClickFunnels 2.0, shows you how 2.0 is going to work. So suddenly you not only know the product works, but you also are like, this could work for me if I had this. Okay, so immediately buy in there. Secret number 3, once you say, yes, vehicle works. Number 2, now this internally, like I can do this. Secret number 3 is, but I don't have traffic. I don't have, like there's something I am missing. So he says, let me give you that resource. And if you notice, the number 1 resource that he provided was the pitch. It was the pitch. You need the community. You need the support. You need the coaching. You need 2CCX. It was all strategically built. So that way, all he had to do was bring it home right before. He didn't have to do the 3 secrets. They are built into the framework. And day number 4 is why you stick around. It's the motivation. It's the impact. It's a final close. It's like those closing questions at the end of the webinar. Yes, I'll answer your question. Now go buy. Yes, I'll answer your question. Now go buy. We're going to release a new achievement award. Congratulations. Now go buy, because you're only going to be able to get it if you are in the group. So he just stacked it top on top, but his bring it home was just the secrets of success. And what my big takeaway was, because I've seen this previously, and I was leaning over to people I'm sitting next to, him like, he's doing the pitch right now. They're like, no, he's not. I'm like, he's doing the pitch right now. Watch how you're buying in. And they were like, what? So
it's inception pitching.
Yeah, no, it's total inception. I love it. Use the framework. But really, my biggest takeaway was, I've spent a lot of years. Okay, so I've been in this for 8.5 years. That's forever and a day in this world, apparently.
Yeah.
People suddenly respect just the fact that you've been in for 8.5 years.
That's OG.
That's OG. It's feeling that way. I never felt that way. I just felt like I was excited and I could never have that. I never wanted it. I'm like, I don't want it. I just want to feel comfortable. After going to Funnel Hacking Live, there's no event that will change who you are. Like Funnel Hacking Live will challenge you to live into who you can be and give you that feeling so that way you can live into that. Tony does a good job, right? Tony does an excellent job, but no one's going to sell at the same time as doing that as well as Russell does. It's brilliant. I'm pretty sure he had 250 people more than likely buy the 2CCX physically there. I don't know how many did digitally. 250 times 25 grand. Yeah, do that math, Caleb. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was brilliant. So he makes his money back and he spends 3 to 5 million on this. Yeah. So he made 6.25.
Probably 6 to 10.
6 to 10. Yeah.
Because he's also selling people into his inner circle, which is what, 50 now?
Right now, it's 50 different tiers, 50, 50, 100, and 150.
It's
added
50,
two more tiers
150,
on top.
250.
250. Amen. Thank you, Andres.
Yeah. But the thing is, you know what? I'll tell you what, I was at the table. I think Brandon, were you there? And they were pitching to us. It's like, oh, have lunch with Russell. And
Scarcity.
Right? He said, yes, he did scarcity. But it's true scarcity. So it's only 16 people at the category in Insider Circle. And he's like, it's all sold out. Sorry. But check this out. I talked to a guy. He's like, yeah, they actually let us in. I'm like, of course they did. Yeah. Why wouldn't they let you in? They just have 14 people. They just need to open up like 5 more slots. Make another $1 million.
Yeah. Bring it all over. Yeah. That's not a problem.
Okay, yeah. Ben, here's a false belief maybe someone's having right now, and I want you to break it. That's great. I wasn't at Funnel Hacking Live. How do I get that juju? Good feelings, happy feelings, change your state. Shut up, Caleb. Shut up, Tony. How does this translate into success in my business? I'm trying to sell more houses. I'm trying to launch a book. I'm trying to get people into my SEO company. I'm trying to get people into my chiropractic practice. I want people to buy my sales training. All that's great. I don't freaking care. I need sales. I have to feed my family. I can't live at this level anymore. I need to go next level.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, I've been there. This is my 6th Funnel Hacking Live. I missed the very first one, so I'm kind of sad. But this is my 6th one. I go because it changes me. But I'm going to be honest. The Funnel Hacking Live experience, the change lasts for about 2.5 weeks. And then you're back to your normal humdrum. Life sucks. It just doesn't work for me. I'm just not good enough. And you just bawl and you're upset. You're like, well, Russell just sucks. Here's the deal. The thing, if you want to make this stick, it is not, I love everybody who says it's all about your buy-in. You pay to play. Yes. If you're not at a place where you can pay to play, get involved in a community and hold yourself responsible. You literally, I have never seen anything work like a mastermind. Masterminds are the key, where you come in and you go, what did you get done this week? Well, I didn't. Dude, and everyone calls you up again. You missing out. You have so much potential. I was on the call, Funnel Hacking Live has already begun to slip for me. I'm taking all my notes. I'm writing them into my doc. I'm sending it to my list. And then I'm going to create videos. I still need to do that, breakdown 2.0 and all that jazz. But as I was planning all that, everything started to fade. And I got on the call with the owner of Funnalytics, who I work with quite closely. They make $2 million a year pretty easily.
Michael Dia?
Mikhail Dia. Yep.
I knew I was
and we got on the call and he was like, Ben, where do you really want to go? And I'm like, well, I have an agency and I have my course and I coach people and then I coach agencies and then I do coaching to get involved with other people. Then I have partnerships. Then I have my podcast and my YouTube channel. He's like, Ben, you're holding yourself back on purpose. If you could dedicate 2022 to just one of those, just 2022, you can do whatever you want the year after. Just 2022, if you could dedicate and sit down in that one item, what would that be? Because that's what's going to create this. Otherwise, you've ignored it on purpose because you like being involved in the community, which I love it. Me personally, I would love to do that more than build this because I don't really care. I don't see the impact of this. I haven't lived and breathed into it until I was challenged to a Funnel Hacking Live and I realized what I do and what makes me unique, my specific angle isn't given enough weight and people are lost because of it. Mike, you know what I'm talking about. So I realized I'm doing a disservice by being a groupie. Wow, because it's fun and I love it. Instead of standing. So if you want to stand, number one, you have to see that vision. You have to be willing to see that vision. If it's hard for you to see the vision, get in a group of people who are willing to try to believe it together and hold each other accountable. Create that group. Funnel Hacking Live, the event will be great. But if you want it to stick, it's all about the people that you meet and the connections you create. It's a great note to take down. Yes, write that down. Reach out to somebody today. Hey, can we have a weekly call? I like getting like 2 or 3 people. It changes.
Wait,
yes, it changes
is
everything.
is this a weekly call?
Wait,
Scott
this
Landis?
right here? This might be a weekly call. Yeah.
That wasn't a setup for the pitch to my
No.
weekly call.
I'm not.
But it worked. It
worked.
worked. I love it. You got your pitch face on, Ben, and the beard. There's a trust factor built there. So
It really is. The wisdom.
So my takeaway from your
Josh,
share, first of
Andres,
all, good share, Ben. Let's give, Ben's being vulnerable right now. All right, let's bring the energy level up. Get some, we have 21 minutes, right? Patty, I want to see you moving, right? I know you like to work out. Come on, get some fist bumps going. Boop, 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 boop. All right, bring up the blood level, right? Ben, who is impacted by Ben's share right there? Brandon, what do you got to say about Ben's share?
I would like to say that, so for everyone that doesn't know me, I'm Brandon Guthrie, and Caleb and I met at Funnel Hacking Live, and we're like the 3 musketeers, Steve, Caleb, and I now, but it's like the 3 musketeers between everyone and Caleb, because Caleb is just probably that magnetic for everybody. But my biggest takeaway, so Ben, you've been kind of in the community doing the connect guy work, and I love that. I've been kind of in the hole, just in the hole, just trying to produce results. So we've been in like two different worlds. I feel like you've been connecting, like lifting people up, like part of the ClickFunnels tribe and moving forward. And I've been just like, no one knew who I was. I was just in a hermit hole and trying to get results. And I would say that the biggest takeaway is that from Funnel Hacking Live was creating belief, rubbing shoulders with people that were doing it. It created belief. So I just want to say that, like, we got the 2 Comma Club award. Now we got a 2 Comma X Club award coming up for next year. And I just want to say, you're doing a lot of hard work, and I want you to have belief. I want everyone to have belief. Being there and rubbing shoulders with people that are doing it, it's like, dude, these people are normal. They're not any smarter than us, you know? So I would say the biggest barrier between everyone getting to where they want to be is belief. And I do believe that focusing on one result that you provide and trying to multiply that one result and focusing on that's the one thing that you do is the way that you can get to where you want to go. Instead of trying to do 10 things really well, you do one thing and that's all you do. Because then you cut through the noise. Then you speak to those people. And that's what I honestly had that problem as well, was that I was trying to do everything. And now I'm just like, dude, I need to do one thing. I know it's going to be able to scale and speak through and cut through the noise. So I just want to say, thank you for doing that, Ben. I love the community, and I haven't had that honestly up until now. It's been me all alone, just grinding. Listening to David Goggins yelling at me in the morning, telling me I'm not at 100%. I'm only at 40%, and just hurting and grinding. So I appreciate you being creating that community. And I just as soon as I went to Funnel Hacking Live, I was like, dude, these are my people, you know. And I can't wait to do these masterminds more and join the community. And I want to help. I think everyone here has the ability to get a 2 Comma Club award next year. Who can say amen to that?
Amen.
Woo! Yeah.
Amen.
So it's like for me to be able to get the 2 Comma Club award, I saw the path. It's like, okay, we spent $1,000 a day on ad spend, and we did this and that was the key. 2 Comma Club award done. So whoever needs help, whoever needs assistance, I'm here. I love this. This is awesome. And that's it. Mic drop.
Boom. So Ben, you don't have to share numbers. Like I don't need to get in your business. This is a public forum. Have you made less than $1 million in a funnel?
Personally, yes. And for clients, no.
Okay, great. You can produce results for other people. Now it's time to produce results for yourself, right? Let's let that sink in. Okay. Brandon, now, if you haven't caught this, if you are, if you're new to the lingo, 2 comma club X, so 2 comma club, 2 commas in $1 million means you produce more than $1 million gross, right? Every business model is different, but $1 million gross through one funnel, not 10 funnels, one funnel. So it's like Russell almost subconsciously makes us focus on one thing. Like, oh, I can do 10 awesome things, kind of okay, or one thing really well. And that's who gets rewarded on stage, right? So then you're somewhere under $1 million, right? We don't need to know your numbers, but you're going to give me a head nod that that's correct. But you want that award, right? I'm seeing it on the wall, the cardboard version Russell gave us, right? So yeah, Brandon, through his being in the hole, doing the dark work, this is where his funnel. Now, this isn't all in his pocket, right? So don't go asking him for a loan, right? He's agency model. He's producing results for another person, but through his focus, they're encroaching on that number, 2 comma club X. So 2 commas times 10. That's what the power of focus will do. Now, who could agree that we need community and focus at the same time? What if we do that and we accidentally make 5 million? Would that be okay? Anybody? I mean, that'd be okay, right? So let's blend the two. Let's take the community to keep us accountable, feet to the fire, no excuses, a little bit of the David Goggins, like you're only operating at 40%. And let's do the dark work. I keep saying dark work. Some speaker said that, I think he was like Trent Shelton or something, where you're just doing the work that nobody's applauding, nobody's thanking you for getting up early or staying late or staying on task or turning off your phone notifications so you can just bang out what you need to do. And if we blend the two, we're going to maybe meet somewhere in the middle and beyond. Who wants to hear a little bit more about maybe for 5 minutes, and then we'll go to like some takeaways, roundtable, how Brandon has able to produce that level of results?
Come on.
Be up for that. Yeah.
Anybody?
Yo, yeah.
So Brandon, I'm ready for the whiteboard. All right, so I wrote one thing here. My boy Scott, in his power journal, which he's going to be taking a more active role of keeping us on tasks in our weekly group, helping us with our one thing. So
can I cut you off right there real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to say that this is awesome, and I'm going to be here every week for the rest of the year.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I've needed community, and you guys have been doing this. I quit my day job in 2014, so I've needed it for a while.
Yeah. Welcome.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the family. All right. What have you been doing?
I have a question for Brandon. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you've been doing since 2014 the Lone Ranger style, like all you're wow, dude. Big ups, bro. I can't believe you're like, that's amazing. That's awesome, dude.
I needed David Goggins.
Imagine a community and a team together. That's like outer space, hemisphere, forget about it.
One big takeaway was Tony said you need 12 people looking at your situation. I was like, whoa, yeah, I do.
Well, we got 15 people on this call, so let's keep moving.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're ready to hear some strategy. How have you produced that level of results for your clients? Step one.
First of all, one thing I've always learned is that it's not about me. It's about you guys and whoever's listening. So I want to start by asking, I just want to hear maybe in the chat, or I don't know if everyone can unmute or what. I want to know where everyone's at right now. What's their situation, so that I can best apply what I know to what you guys are doing. I don't know how you want to do that. Is there a way I could hear? I kind of want to hear feedback of what you guys are doing. Ben, are you doing coaching? Andres, are you agency? Jeff, are you what are you doing? Chuck, Mike, Patricia, Scott, Van, Marshall, I think.
Just to keep it organized, I'll just go down the line. In 2 words or less, what are you doing, Ben?
Everything.
Perfect.
What do you want to scale?
Course, digital course.
Digital course, coaching. Andres.
Software, review biz,
SaaS, Jeff Bowie.
SaaS.
Training.
What?
Sales training.
Sales training, coaching category. Mike O.
Sorry, muted. Sorry, everything. Like Ben, want to focus on the course and coaching.
Thank you. Chuck.
SEO agency.
Done for you services. Patricia.
Real estate and a real estate course for women. And I do in-person networking, and I've hired Caleb to get my funnels going.
Service provider and coach, consultant. Scott Landis.
Coach, and I want to scale my subscription plan.
Okay. Vandeford.
Service provider, chiropractor.
Okay, certified chiropractor. Okay, awesome. Is that everyone?
Marshall.
No, me. I just finished my book course and working on that. My first funnel is live.
Nice. Okay, awesome.
There you
So, there we are, Jason. All right.
Marshall, life leadership architect, and I have a book that I'm wanting to launch.
Awesome.
Coach, consultant. All right, that's
Awesome.
what we're
Natasha online says real estate as well and personal development course.
at. All right, great.
Okay. Real estate for personal development course. Okay. So, I want to ask, maybe Caleb, you can answer this for me, or maybe I could get some hand raises. So, where does everyone feel the most stuck? Is it either traffic, your funnel, or your follow-up? So first, traffic. Okay. And so that's where you feel the most out of those three. And what about funnels? You guys are everyone's pretty strong on funnels is what I've noticed in the funnel hacking community. It makes sense.
Not me. I'm getting Caleb's help with mine. My funnel's too confusing. It's like my giftedness. People don't understand my funnel. It's too much copy. I need copywriting help. So my funnel doesn't convert. I've only sold 3 book courses and I started writing in 1988. So that's my biggest problem.
Okay. Copywriting.
So I'm helping everyone with their funnels right now. So we're kind of in a group process of getting everybody's funnel launched and live and tweaked in. So
awesome.
Yeah, I don't even have a funnel. I'm just brand new to this whole deal. Like the whole deal. Like, yeah.
This is where it's at. Last thing, automation. Follow up.
Oh no, I like that. That's good.
No, okay. So I see number one thing is traffic. I'll touch on all 3. So Facebook ads has been the driver for obviously most coaches that got the 2 Comma Club award, a 2 Comma X Club award. I hate to say it. I'm sure I also run Google ads and YouTube ads, but Facebook is still a main driver. And the iOS update has separated the boys from the men is really what it comes down to. So now only real marketers can stay profitable. No one can just turn on an ad and become profitable anymore. CPMs are super high and targeting is no longer behavior intent. Before it was if they're on the internet looking at doing something, then Facebook would know and be like, this person is looking to buy a house. Now you have to call them out through your messaging. So, who's running Facebook ads right now?
we've tried and flopped.
Okay. All right. That's very interesting for me because I'm in my dark hole and that's all I do. It's interesting. So,
yeah, they didn't work for me either. I owe Zuckerberg money, but he's last on my list.
Yeah. You got the balance, right? Okay. So I would say that, the question is, how did you get your 2 Comma Club award and how can you apply this to everyone else? I would say, okay, this is the crazy part. The more I've learned about Facebook ads, the more I realize how little of importance they are. Yeah, my man Ben. Seriously, it's crazy. I get more and more I always say, I have a reminder every morning that says greatest advertiser of all time. How are you going to do that? Right. And I read every book. I read Claude Hopkins, David Ogilvy, Dan Kennedy, Victor Schwab, all the greats of the greats. And the more I realize and research advertising, the more I realize Facebook ads is so important. And what makes your Facebook ads work is your copy and your funnel. So Facebook ads does have some importance. I would say that it's about selling the click. Don't sell your book. So that's a gold nugget takeaway. If you're not doing that now, is sell the click. Build curiosity in your Facebook ads about what they're going to learn on this page, not what they're going to learn in your book. Because a lot of people, you list out the 20 things that you're going to learn in my book, where really you need to just get them on your page so that you can get them to take the next action, which is read the headline. What's the purpose of the headline? To get them to read the subheadline. What's the purpose of the subheadline? To get them to read the body copy. What's the purpose of the first sentence? To read the second sentence. The purpose of the second sentence is to read then you finally begin and start reading. That's some Joe Sugarman right there. I don't know if Ben knows that. Sounds like he's pretty well versed.
Frank Kern.
Frank Kern? Okay,
Frank
he
Kern's,
probably got that.
Ad guy, Brad, yeah.
Nice. So Facebook ads. So really, if I had to encompass it, it's about building curiosity in Facebook ad, keeping that copy short, keeping that. Here's a good example. I have a supplement that we're selling, that we're running Facebook ads to. We built the Facebook ads to follow the funnel and the automation. And the ad says, my mom lived, my dad died of diabetes. Here's the one difference between the two. Click this button, click watch now to find out what it is. So that,
I want to read the ad.
Yeah. And that took the click-through rate from 1% to over 5%. And then now we have more people looking at the page. So that's Facebook ads. I would say that's, oversimplification of that, but that's just been my overall,
Who wants a t-shirt that says sell the click?
Sell the click. Yeah.
All weekend, Brandon and Steve and I were like, that's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt. So we have a t-shirt idea book that, merch. All right. So my takeaway, sell the click.
Sell the click.
So Brandon, you've committed to being here forever, right? We're gonna need you to send some blood work in so we know a little bit more about you. But you're committed to be here forever. So will you walk us through this so we can, because over the next few weeks, we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna give a little teaser. One of the main things of the theme of the week was launching a challenge, literally a one page challenge that goes to your Facebook group. Would you be willing to walk us through setting up live? So I'll do it live, setting up a very simple Facebook ad that'll sell the click.
Sure. That'd be great. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, right. That's awesome.
So let's go into this a little bit more next week, because next week, so the purpose of this call, get everybody pumped, get everybody juiced, just to remember that the true story, right? The lies we've been telling ourselves, we've thrown them away. Okay. We've crumpled them up. They no longer have permission to sit in our brain, to weigh down our heart. Okay. So next week, we're going to lay out, I'm going to put together a one-pager, not one-pager, the app, like literally just a one-page Google Doc, that we're going to walk through our strategy to lay out our challenge. I'm going to go in a little bit deeper on the challenge structure, the strategy, and why it's super important. Think of it like this. Have you ever been to Costco and bought a bag of chips or hummus or something like that you normally wouldn't have because you ate the sample? Right? Those Adele sausages, buy those all the time because they're given to me on a toothpick, right? And I can't say no. A challenge is like that in the digital form. It's an experiential offer where they can experience a taste of the results you can deliver for them, and then they want to buy the whole bag, right? It breaks false beliefs. They get to know, like, and trust you very quick. So we're going to over the next few weeks for Mastermind members, paid Mastermind members, we're going to set you up into a free challenge for free, right? And part of that, it's traffic. And Brandon has just committed, I'm holding you to it, Brandon, to help us set up a Facebook ad to get people into that challenge. So next week, we're going to lay out our strategy, right? I don't want this to stay in just like the theoretical sense. Let's put pen to paper. That's the power of this mastermind. Let's put pen to paper to lay out our strategy so that we can make that cardboard sign on Ben's wall a reality. And you know what? If we miss, we'll still replace our income with a factor of 2 or 3. Can I get an amen? An I, a something? Bam. All right. So we have 1 minute. Raise your hand if you have a takeaway. You got to get off your chest.
From the Funnel Hacking Live?
From this call.
From this call. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm hyped up. Andres, what's your takeaway?
No, this is great. I mean, listen, this is the African proverb, right? We can go fast by ourselves, but we can go further with a group and a tribe. And so this is like my tribe. And so I love it. I'm also committed, and consistency and commitment. That's what builds a community, which is more important than the audience. And I think we can help each other. And I know we can help each other. I don't think so. I know we can help each other. We just got to, step into our true self and purpose and what we're made for. And I know this is going to be a great end of the year and beginning of next year. We're just going to continue. And if you're slacking, then I'm packing and I'm going to start clack, clack, clack on you. If you allow me to, only if you allow me to. I'm not going to call you if you don't allow me to. If that's, hey, listen, I want to be accountable for this. And then we can, say, okay, well, you said this, let's go.
Right on. I appreciate that.
Natasha, I see you in the chat. I've been trying to bring you onto the video. I don't know if something's broken, but anyway, we see you there, Natasha. We're glad to have you here. And also Wesley. One last takeaway, and then we got to sum it up. We got to sign off.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything but just drop something really quickly, because I know that it got shared. Huge library in case everybody wants slides from the actual, like, screenshots actually from the event.
Yeah,
we had multiple people snapping, and then we put them into a Google spot. A guy named John Brewer, he just rocked the house and saved them for everybody. So you want that? I'll put it in chat. Just want to let you know. And everything going forward, I think this is the best, in that the biggest sense of accomplishment, right? We know that progress, everyone heard this very clearly. That's what brings happiness. We want to see progress for everybody. And that was the heart. When I connected with Caleb, I was like, dude, let's go. Let's keep getting people going, fine tune, do what they're called to do, focus on that one thing, accomplish the goal, and then move on to the next goal, right? To keep on moving and get momentum, keep the momentum. So thank you for putting this on, Caleb. I am amped to be part of this. I'm definitely going to be here every week.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So I'm going to email out Ben's YouTube channel, the slides from the event. I put together a little offer stack if you opted into this. I'm going to put all that stuff into my course area. But my brain has been so fried. It's been a crazy few days. Like I can't handle it all. Once my heart rate lowers, I'm going to organize it all and send it all out to you guys, so you guys have some resources and tools. But I appreciate every single one of you. Please reach out to me personally. Go at funnelflow.io, or most of you have my personal contact. All right.
Question: are you going to send a Google invite with the Zoom link? So it's a weekly thing. Is that right? Am I hearing this?
Well, I did a ninja thing, and I subscribed you to my weekly mastermind when you opted into that funnel. So you are opted in for this weekly mastermind unless you cancel the subscription. So
Nice.
I'm a spammer at heart. I'm just joking. But so you're already registered for next week unless you opt out. And I will make sure that everyone is registered. So I appreciate you all. We will see you guys soon. And ladies, and
can we go out with some energy? Can we go out with some energy, Caleb?
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Out of seat. Stand up. Stand up. Out of seat. Jumping jack. Get straight. Come on, everybody. Yes. Dude, we gotta create that belief. We gotta create that state, right? Keep it going.
That's right.
My company's Dream Design Lab, so we're calling it Dream State.
The dream
Staying
state.
in Dream State daily. So let's get that energy going, create that belief, and